Hi guys, welcome back to Retro Grounds, and this is another video review with an old friend. I know you wait for it, and it's ba 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 ba. Guess what? Batocera 32.3.2 stable version. Look at this. Tested on RPI4, the model with 4 GB of RAM. So the most popular model, just mid-range. I'm sure most of you got this model. And this is the state of grace of Batocera. I have to say, I reviewed many versions of Batocera before, and that one is nothing but impressive. This is the custom team, the default team. This is a slightly modified version of images, not really the image that you burn into your SD card when you download the image. I've just added some bonus stuff just for show some feature of this distro. By default there's only free license game, but you can add all your games you want, assuming you own the rights for those games, of course. So it's a backup substantially. So as you can see, there's PSP, and there's not any PSP games by default into the image. You have to add by yourself. There's not PlayStation, there's not ZX Spectrum. I just added some game just to showcase purpose. Okay, so move on. Let's talk about the new features of this 32 version. First of all, there's an all new background music. The music is totally different compared to the version 31, and this time the music is more what can I put? It's more cyberpunk, more synthwave. And it's curious, it's very similar to the music that I've added to my image, to my retro machine 512 GB. So maybe they got inspired a little by the image, who knows. By the way, this time you have a pretty better soundtrack compared to before, because I personally hate a little all that cheap tunes that they use for the previous version. This time music, synthwave music. You have you have control of the background music player. You can skip the song, bolt action, virtual future. I guess all this music is free. Not sure if they just composed this music exclusive for the image. I don't have that kind of info, I'm sorry, but the music is good, but you can also add the music you want. So a new background music, new system supported. The PSP is way improved, so I want to show some games on this video review. There's Kodi Media Center like usual. On game settings, you still have plenty of choices and control. You can set decoration, you can set shaders. Nothing new there, because you already can do on previous version. Okay, there you can set all controllers, and the Batocera can recognize a wide range of controllers. And the team, this is like I said, this is the default team with This is just the base showcase of boxes with the trim mix, but you can change there. For example, I very like the grid. It's very fast, and this is grid. You have boxes. And you can see into the box. Sorry, I was wrong. It's not boxes. It's boxes. Okay, this is the my preferred version of the default theme of Batocera, which is called Carbon. I like this layout with just the boxes and the video that plays into the boxes. This is the Combo 64, but you can download a lot of themes there. You can update your version of Batocera when they release it. You can also apply to the beta, so you can update to a beta and just give feedbacks to the team. You can download a lot of themes. I've already downloaded a theme which I will show, and this is the PlayStation X, but you know there's a lot of themes. I suggest to try even also the platform theme, which is very visual. It's very visual. Let's take a look. You see this theme plays video snaps on the background. Okay, this is very inspired by, let's do a refresh. It's very inspired by PlayStation GUI. Even that case, there's I remember this is a classic commercial for the PlayStation, so it plays commercial instead of video snaps. It's cool. Okay, I have a Tomb Raider and Ridge Racer. You can select a lot of shaders and decoration. It also show a preview. Okay, let's try a PlayStation game because Batocera have a all new emulator for the PlayStation. This is big, not anymore the rearmed PC SX rearmed. This time they choose as a default emulator DuckStation. As you can see, there's the very latest version of RetroArch 199, and DuckStation is new default emulator for the PlayStation.
Ridge Racer.
So let's try Ridge Racer. Okay, another big thing of the 32 version is this time all the emulators are 64 bits. It's a big step.
Start your engines and let's get it on.
Big step forward for the PI4, because you know the PI4 have an instruction.
3, 2,
the processor
1,
is 64 bit, but previous emulation on PI4 included RetroPie was running on 32 bits. So this time it's 64 full. This is one of my preferred games. It's so cool. Whoops. Okay,
You tore that section up.
What can I say about this simulator? It seems to run well, but if you don't love the dock station, you still can apply the old emulator from the menu. I will show later. Boom. Boing. Okay, let's check together. Okay, if you press a button on the game, you see this extra menu. You can go on advanced game options and you can choose the emulator. There's DuckStation, Mednefen, PCSX RAM, so you can select. Let's see the automatic default emulator. Let's try with Tomb Raider. And this, oh no, it's rearmed. Okay. Also, okay, so I was wrong. My bad. The default emulator is still rearmed, so the DuckStation is just an optional emulator you can use. Seems to works good, so it's just a matter of tastes, but maybe some game will run better on rearmed and some game will run better on DuckStation. Okay. This is interesting because the compatibility for the PlayStation library could be improved. To be honest, most of game runs reasonably well on reasonably good on the rearmed, but maybe some game.
Welcome to my home.
Welcome
I'll
to
take
my
you on a
home.
guided tour.
Welcome to my home. It's very English, very British.
Use the D-pad to go into the
Use
music
the
room.
D-pad. Use the D-pad. She is very British, you know. It's Lara Croft.
Okay, let's do some tumbling.
Let's do some tumbling. Let's do some tumbling.
Ah, the main hall.
Oh, the main.
Sorry about the crates. I'm having some
Crates.
things put into storage and the delivery people haven't been yet.
Okay, it's a very classic Tomb Raider. The classic Tomb Raider is still the best. Okay. Okay, I want to show you open board because one of the best thing about Batocera is the great, perfect use of open board, and you can download from the content downloader. You see, there's He-Man, a fan-made remake of Street of Rage, a Golden Axe Meat, which is great. Let's do for something soft because we don't have time. You can see there's also Barbarian. You can download some games, totally free game. You can download the BEZEL project. Another great thing you can. Ooh. Okay. You can download all the BEZEL you want from the BEZEL project repository, and you can set the overlays still with the decoration menu. Just check for the BEZEL project after you download it, of course. Remember just to strike the update game list, and this time show. Okay, as you can see, open board is there. Let's try this game, and open board is great because I think this is an Italian game. It's not. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. Okay, but I already showed this game before, but it's very good to show this game for the open board because first of all, the option, the configuration is already made for you, so no need to configure anything. Any controller is plugged to the system will be recognized by OpenBoard. No need so to configure. Do you recognize the classic music of Golden Axe? Golden Axe? Unfortunately, there's not a bezel for this system. You can just stretch the image if you want. Oh, this one was very rough. Very impressive. Okay, and you can exit from the emulator with a combo, so it's very useful. Yes, I downloaded this from 4 the Mega Drive. It just should be a fan-made tribute to the Amiga version of the. So it's the Amiga version of Barbarian converted for the Mega Drive. Say what? Of course, this is Homebrew, so very free games that you can download and use. It's identical basically. The speed is strange. Okay, you can still go on the RetroArch menu, but the mission of Batocera is to let you use the less as possible the RetroArch menus and do almost everything into the emulation station menu, which is a noble mission, I have to say. For example, the save states, which is one of the best features of Batocera. The save states was included on RPI4, but the way that they are included into Batocera is nothing but brilliant, because you can manage the saves directly from emulation station. Just keep press the A button. From this menu you have to select not there, because the system is not supported. Okay, save snapshots. All the RetroArch, of course, are compatible with this function. The PSP use a totally different emulator, and they have its own system of save states. If I press into the snapshot, I just back to the game. How is cool that? Oh my! I'm back to the game directly from emulation station. This is a trickery. What? So good. Yes, okay, I was already aware of that because I just tested on the previous beta of Batocera 32, but I just love this feature. And another great thing of Batocera is that all the system is already configured for you. For example, if you try the X Spectrum, okay, let's try SWIV. Okay, on RetroPie you should tweak a little on the RetroArch menu to configure the correct controller. This is not the case there because it's already configured. It's so cool. You see, it's already configured, and for the Spectrum games, guys, it's very tough work. I assure you, it's a tough work to have the Spectrum games already configured. I'm not completely sure every Spectrum game is configured, because you know you have 4 different type of controller. Okay, so let's try Atomic Wave. Atomic Wave have some problem on RPI, unfortunately. It seems to work so very good on Batocera. Okay, I just want to show games instead of system. I think I've talked enough. There's a lot of features, not only for the PI4. This distro is very oriented to the PC family 4, 8, 86, X8. The PC systems. There you have more option available, but it's still great even on PI4.
The time of revolution.
You can see you have a very nice overlay for the concrete. Ceffoni a profusione, mazzate tante. For the Italians followers, mazzate tante con Kenshiro. This is Okuto no Ken. What you say? What you say? Okay, it's worked just great, but the best. Let's try the Commodore 64 first. And my preferred game, you know, 1942. The best has to come yet. And surprise, surprise, even the Commodore 64 is already configured. I very appreciate that because, you know, if you followed my previous video, I've already showed how configure the space bar of the Commodore 64 keyboard on the controller, for example in this game, to perform the barrel roll. And surprise, surprise, the Bato guys already made it for you. Yes! Roll! Okay, it's great. The Commodore 64 runs great, but let's keep the best for the last, the PSP. God of War. Okay, are you ready for the PSP? Okay, the PSP I have some issues before on the Batocera, but it's all fixed and the emulator is in great shape, I have to say. This is a very hard game to emulate, very hard game. And unfortunately it's also broken on RetroPie and runs great on Bato. And I love this game, of course.
Keep passing cars. Let's start. Oh yeah! Woohoo! Yeehaw! Oh yeah!
The frame rate is all over the place, unfortunately. If you want this game at 60 frames per second, rock steady 60 frames per second, you have to play this on Xbox Series S or your PC. But I assure this is a half miracle there on a little board like the PI4 to have the game runs like that.
Keep passing cars. Let's start.
there's some visual graphic issues. We already know that because this game is not perfectly emulated on any system. Oops! Wait, triple A!
Drift more. Let's start. Woo-hoo-hoo! You're so cool.
Okay guys, it's over for now. Thank you for watching, and just go to download the new great version of Batocera. Maybe it's the best version yet, and you absolutely should try this. So you can see the download link on the video description. Just go to download this great distro, and we catch up on the next time. Thank you guys, and bye bye from DZ.